Hey guys, Don here. Welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. It's finally finished. So I think I told you a little bit ago about I found someone to update my Google My Business, and so the whole struggle was I know the importance of updating Google My Business, and I know how I don't like to do that stuff. Not that much anyway. And but I found this guy on Fiverr. I'll put a link. I'm going to probably talk about it in my next newsletter, but I'll put a link underneath here. If you don't see the link, just send me an email. Don at podiatrypracticemastery.com. I'll send you the link. I found a guy, $45, and a cool thing I noticed about his kind of deal is that he gave me very specific instructions what he needed to do. So what to do his work. What he needed was 10 pictures. And he needed a write-up on what keywords I wanted. He wanted to know, stuff about my practice. He needed to log into Google My Business account, so I need to be an admin on that. So once he had that, which this took me about 30 minutes, okay, guys? So it doesn't really, and I did it between patients. So basically all you did is you get one of your staff. I'll walk through. They took pictures of me. They uploaded it up to a Google Drive folder. I took those pictures, threw them into Canva all at once. You just take the whole folder, throw it into Canva, edit them. So basically you just increase them. What I did specifically is I cut off my bald spot going up top because I like to try to look as young as I can as possible. Doesn't really work all the time, but I try the best I can. And I had these actual action pictures. So pictures me with doing action, like holding someone's feet, touching someone's feet, holding an orthotic up to the foot, shockwave, things like that. Things that I wanted people to see. Because what I noticed, like most of these, they automatically put in the worst pictures. Basically, they put in a picture of feet in sand and empty treatment rooms, which are the ones that we originally maybe had on our website, which are worthless because you want action photos, right? People want to see not an empty treatment room, but a full treatment room, okay? So we did that, and this guy, he did it in like 2 days. Which was great, but you have to be careful when you deal with Fiverr. And not really a big deal, but they auto complete things after 3 days. So if you haven't used Fiverr before, and I don't do stuff on the weekends, so I save it all during the week because I don't like to be distracted. So just if any of you guys send me stuff on the weekends, I don't look at my email. I'm pretty structured at not doing business stuff on the weekends. Actually, except now, my wife started to help out with the business, and she doesn't have these restrictions like I do. I can't get my mind off of stuff, so if I start thinking about it on the weekends, I just get derailed, and that's all I think about. I have a hard time stopping, so that's why I put clear boundaries on my business stuff. Like, just so you know, when I first started in practice, like I thought my wife liked business, and we were listening to business books when we were driving, all these things, and and this is before we had kids. I called it BC, before children. And then I realized that, she didn't really like business. She helps a little bit now. She's doing some of the social media stuff, helping us. And she can talk about it on the weekends, but it puts me into a tailspin. So I have to tell her, well, let's talk about this Monday, or save it. But kind of getting back to what we were talking about, this has been kind of going well. I already forgot. Can you believe that? I've already forgot what I was talking about here. Give me a second here. So the Google My Business thing. Sorry about that. So Google My Business, he finally finished it, and it looks good. I'll put a link, and I'll show you guys in my next video newsletter what it looks like. What did he do better? Well, he put in some posts. The video posts he put in just made it look a little better. It was already pretty good. And another cool tip for you guys, if you guys publish any videos, like for example, are publishing currently, there's a way to send it, like for example, YouTube videos, it'll automatically send it to the Google My Business page so patients can see these updates. And then you can also see how many people are clicking on it, how many people show interest in it, and it's a way of kind of increasing your coverage and just kind of simplifying and making this better. The reason I got this is because I interviewed Nicola, and I've actually, Jim told me about this in the past, and I was talking to Jim, Jim, he does websites as well, Podiatry Growth is Jim. So Jim, he told me 3 years ago to optimize it, and I never did it. So this is the thing, okay? If we're busy, if someone tells you to do something, just go to Fiverr and find someone to do it and pay them $50. That's the thing, because you're never going to do it. You just aren't. You think you are, and you're not. because you're busy just like I am. And so that's the key. That's the whole reason we just pay people to do stuff. Okay, so if I can get one thing by you today, is just to pay someone to do it. Okay, whether it be someone in your practice, whether it be someone else, because you're just too busy. And yes, your time is too valuable seeing patients, unless you like to do this quirky stuff, kind of like I do. But it's just better to pay someone. Even this Google My Business thing, I probably could have done it, but this guy does it all the time, and he did like 300 of these things on Fiverr. So that's how I chose him. That was the ending of the Google My Business. So if you have bad photos on Google My Business, if you're not ranking, two things: one, pay this guy $45 to do it, and then second is give out that Google My Business referral thing to every single patient and have them give you online reviews. Because if someone comes to your website and you have 2,000 and the other doctors have 30, they're going to come see you no matter what, just because of that. Okay, so that is my thought of the day. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Talk to you next time.